You ever just eat the whole bag of chips and then eat the other bag of chips and then eat the other bag of chips, or maybe you eat the other pizza and another size pizza and you're already full at one, but you just keep going? Well, if that's you, keep watching this video because I used to do that. I was 320 pounds at the age of 15 and I overate all the time, and I always ate over the time I was hungry. I didn't even know I was full sometimes. We noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Come subscribe. We give you 5 days a week of free weight loss advice. And I mean, come on. It's a pretty cool vibe over here. So I'd love it if you'd come join. We really appreciate all of your support. So please don't forget to subscribe.
I think a lot of parents ask themselves when they have obese children, like, what did I do to cause this? And most of the time they don't want to look at themselves. But honestly, we have to look at ourselves, because my scarcity mentality definitely impacted her. And I was definitely overeating. And in fact, when you overeat, your liver gets so toxic, people think you're an alcoholic if they just looked at your liver and didn't know anything about your lifestyle. It's serious. Overeating is a problem. And did you know that the same people who designed addictive tobacco moved over to the food industry and are creating what's called the bliss point in food? So if you're on an ultra-processed food diet, meaning you're eating lots of cakes and pastries and cookies and candies and things that you buy at the store and that are processed and that are out away from your kitchen, you are in the grips of someone else's profit. And we want to help you to reverse that. And one of the main things, and we've worked a lot with this, because overeating or not stopping when you're full is common, especially in the United States of America. Like, Penelope was born in Switzerland and people don't overeat there. And Americans go over there and they're like, oh, I'm paying so much for this food. Why am I only getting like a third of a portion? Because that's actually all you need. And believe it or not, you need a lot less than you think you do.
Facts.
One of the things that has helped us the most, and it's the last thing you're going to want to do, is taking 3 deep breaths when you sit down. Now, back in the day, we used to pray and sing and do all kinds of things when you sat down to the table. Now we're eating when we're working, we're eating when we're on the screen, we're watching TV, we're like eating while we're driving. Like, we're not really sitting down to eat. It's really important. Did you know that your nervous system shifts into what's called a parasympathetic? You have 2 like little aspects of your nervous system. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. One is like fight or flight, go, go, go. And the other is like receiving, relaxation. So you need to be in that receiving mode. So really, it's 10 breaths.
And it's really hard when you're ravenous.
It really is, but you shift. It's the fastest, easiest, and cheapest way to shift your body into that receptivity mode. So I want to challenge you. Next time you sit down for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a snack, just take at least 1, and then try to do 2, and then a third. Now, this is going to set you up not only in your nervous system, but it's going to make you more mindful. That kind of word kind of annoys me. I feel so annoyed. It's like mindful eating.
It's overused,
Mindful
and
living.
it's used incorrectly today, because now mindful eating is eating whatever you want in the mindful portion your body tells you.
Yeah, that's not how
But
we
our
roll.
bodies don't crave like Pringles. So it's just like,
If you're craving Pringles, then you got to look under the hood.
exactly.
If
Okay.
you're craving ice cream, you got to look under the hood.
I love the second practice. This is really challenging and something I am still working on to this day. And so is Mom. So we're not perfect.
Yeah, because we're rushing. That's but one of my sabotage patterns is definitely rushing. So if you are eating a meal,
You should eat halfway through your meal. You should try to pause and see if you're even still hungry. Girls who are doing this in our group are realizing they are not even hungry for the whole thing. And it goes with the scarcity mentality. And being the example you want to see in the world is really important. So for your kids, for your grandchildren, whoever it may be, your friends, stopping when you're halfway full, you are showing and being an example of how they can be to themselves, because our bodies aren't trash cans. And I told that to someone in our group and they were like, that can't resonate with me yet because I don't love myself enough yet. And that was really honest of them. And if you're watching, hi. And it was really interesting because it's really important that we are that example to others, because how we treat ourselves isn't correlated to how we treat others.
yeah, and you know, moms, like, I'm harming myself by being in a scarcity mentality, overeating, harming myself. I'm setting that example for you. And I just really want to emphasize to you that you haven't ruined your body beyond repair. Your body at any age can lose weight and heal from the inside out if you understand what to do and how to do it. And another strategy, because I really like to eat Sometimes I get like upset when I'm not hungry again because my food was so deeply satisfying. But it's also to eat with a smaller bowl or a smaller fork. Making yourself go back for seconds can really help you to eat less. So, for example, normally if I like to fill my bowl all the way to the top, or I like to use the biggest bowl, I'll use like the smallest bowl instead. And I'm always shocked at how little I need because I'm always making more than I need and therefore also eating more than I need. We have a family member who has a great saying. She's like, let it go to waste instead of pile on your waist. And I really like that saying.
Notice the trash can and the waste thing? That's funny because we're
Because
related.
my mom said, eat everything on your plate. Like waste is haste. Haste is waste. Like, my grandmother, who was very Christian, she's like, well, the Lord is going to, punish you if you don't show him.
He's gonna punish you for some gluttony too, man.
He's going to punish you if you don't appreciate what he gives you. I mean, from my generation, there was some serious plate shaming. Like finish your plate already.
Speaking of plates and sizing of your plates, it's super, super important and something I didn't realize could change everything. If you're a woman and you're ready for change and you want to see all of the waste go off of your waist, then join our Women's Accountability Group in the link in the description. Comment down below which tip you would like to start trying or one tip that you already do try, and we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, because, this is not about deprivation. This is not about you not getting what you need. Because sometimes people will look at these 3 tips, Penelope, and they're going to be like, well, I want what I want, and I want it now, and I want as much as I want, because I get to have it. You know what I mean? That kind of like sassy pants aspect. Our dog just came in. She's such a love bug. She's very happy to be here.
She's very warm. I think she was sunbathing.
Yeah.
We should be sunbathing. So should you. Go sunbathe.
See you all the time.
Hey, we noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed, which means you're watching our videos, you like the content, but you haven't made the commitment. So we would love it if you would subscribe.
And if you want to join our Women's Accountability Group, don't forget to click the link in the description to join. We're only accepting amazing, awesome, and ready women. So please join if you're one of those. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.